Alright, what's up? This is Designer. First of all, I'm not going to edit any of these videos because I don't fucking give a fuck. You can suck my cock. You're here to learn, not to watch me edit. Anyway, today is going to be the first video of how to get started with website design. So basically, the first thing you need to do is get a text editor. You can, of course, you can use Notepad, this one here, but that's just literally ass. So I would suggest to use the best coding text editor ever, which is Visual Studio Code. Just go there and download it, don't be a pussy. Alright, aka not sponsored by them. So the first thing you need to do after downloading Visual Studio Code, which is right here, you need to go for your desktop or basically anywhere on your computer and make a new file because you don't want to like to have things go messy and stuff, or else you're just a fucking faggot. So you name your file anything, and yeah, that's how you start. So now, after having this poor file, you need to go for Visual Studio Code and open that file in there. So if you fucking have eyes, you'd see that to open a folder, you would need to click Control K, Control O. So basically hold Control and click on KO. Bam, go to your desktop, choose the file, select folder. Epic, now you're in. So close this fucking welcome because it's just ass. The first thing you need to do is name your file. So probably you won't name this dick because you're not gay. But anyway, you would most preferably like to name this index because the index file is the first file that is going to be opened or searched for on a server. Since we're going to be coding a website, you're going to be using some languages like JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. The most basic one and the most base one is HTML. So you need to add that as a file extension for the name. So just do that by typing .html. Hit enter and now you're ready to code. So the first thing you need to know that in HTML there are tags. So you don't need to memorize the tags, but you need to know how each tags act and how they behave. So the first tag you need is the HTML tag. So notice that when I wrote HTML, it gave me this one and this one. So in most HTML tags, there is a closing tag and an opening tag. The one without a forward slash, that's the opening tag. The one with the forward slash, that's the closing tag. So also notice that anything in between those opening and closing tags are going to be written as HTML. So you first need to write HTML just like that. I'll do it again in case you're fucking stupid. And I'll now add a head. So the head which contains all of your links, the titles, all of that shit. So if I run this right now, also make sure to have autosave on and stop being a pussy. So if I go to my file right here and I'll find this, so make sure to actually open this you using a browser like Microsoft Edge or Internet Explorer, but because I'm such a fucking OG, I'm going to use Google Chrome. So as you see, the tab here, it has a title. This title is index.html. It has that title because I did not give it a title in my code right here. So it's going to display the name of the file. So to give it a title, I need to use the title tag. So after saving, of course, I have autosave on. Going back here and refreshing the page using Control R, you see that the title have changed because that's how the fucking word works. Deal with it. So now I actually have a website. Wow, super cool. I know, right? So I have this tab here, but as for the actual website, I have nothing because you're poor. I mean, because I did not teach you how to do that yet. So this here, that's called a head, but here, all of this blank area, it's called a body. So we're going to use the body tag. Couldn't have guessed, right? So now we have a body tag, but we need to actually input something in that body tag. For instance, we're going to give this website a name. So you can use the header, which is the h1. So if I refresh, there's this text that I've inputted here. So notice that anything in between the body tags, you're going to be like read as fucking code. I don't know, man, suck my cock. Anyway, anything in between the h1 and the h1 closing tag, that's just text, and it's also from h1 to h6. So if I do h2 and h3, 4, h5 and h6, these are all of the different sizes of the headers. If I refresh, you can see that they all have different sizes. It would be actually more visible if I use the same text for each header. Right there. So h1 is the biggest, h6 is the smallest, and the rest of the numbers are the sizes in between. So that's going to be the video for today. I'm going to upload a second video soon, and thanks for watching.